unconventional sex and things that, you know, there are some girls that are like, hey, like my boyfriend wants me to peg him. Is he gay? Like you've had sexual relationships or a sexual relationship where you were like, oh, this was different.
Yes.
And the process of how it transpired and how it unfolded and him explaining to you what he wanted. Can you explain that? Because I think we're not shaming anyone. It's almost like you want to explain the process of how it was presented to you.
Yeah.
And in an accepting way. Like we want to talk about it. It's Call Her Daddy. Like, can you explain what that dynamic was sexually?
It was the most unconventional and eye-opening sexual dynamic I've ever been a part of. And I'm not going to say who the person was.
You don't need to.
But I do feel like it was very much a shared experience, and I was 50% of that.
Great.
And it then becomes one of my life experience as well. And I treasure it, and I'm still curious about it.
Yeah.
So I want to talk about it because I've never talked about it before.
Yeah.
I had a relationship with a guy who was very curious about being the woman in the relationship and dressing the part, acting the part to the extent of me pegging him and me playing the part of the man.
Yep.
And it started very gradually, like early in the relationship, testing the waters with just my underwear, and then it extended into my lingerie, and then it extended into getting him his own lingerie and his size, and then it went into full-on wardrobe and outfit and shoes and wigs, like really good quality wigs.
You're like, well, we're spending a lot on this. This is high quality sex,
like
baby.
$400 on a wig once.
Holy shit. So and Mias, walk us through, because I remember you had said like, how did he first engage? Like, how did he first let you know that he was interested in this? Like, it was so minor, basic, right?
It was it was like very small steps,
right?
And I think he at the same time was experimenting with it.
Right.
I don't think it was something that was...
He was also, you're saying, like, coming to this in his own. Like, he had never fully gone through this. So
we were very vocal with each other about what we wanted to try next and what he wanted to do next. And I just kind of was like...
down.
This is your safe space. You tell me what you want to do next, and I will do what I can to make that a safe, comfortable, enjoyable experience for you. That ended up being the only relationship where I was cheated on in my life. Like, that was one of the worst relationships of my life.
The guy that you pegged?
Yes.
Wait, what an asshole.
Yes.
You give him the dick and he goes to find new dick?
Oh my God. Not only that. Do you know how expensive fake boobs are?
No.
Not like my fake boobs, but like fake boobs to
put on him?
To put on a man, yeah.
You bought him?
I invested so much into that relationship.
I bought myself a dick and you tits, okay? And where does that get me cheated on? Wait, you bought him boobs.
Yes.
And you bought him wigs.
Yes.
Why were you buying it, not him? Just cause you had the money, or no?
Yeah.
You were just go to the store and get the shit.
Yeah. I would go and like try it on and
got it.
Like the wigs and stuff.
So you were fully committed to this, which is great on you. And wait, didn't you say last night that was some of the best sex you had ever had though?
Yes, because it was just
like all your inhibitions were both down and you're just like, we're trying something so different.
When someone puts all of their guards down and no pun intended, but they're right in front of you in probably the most vulnerable position they will ever be in their entire life, you can't help but feel a connection. There's
something about going there, the vulnerability aspect.
Yes.
Like, sorry, but pegging your dude in front of you, like that man is on all fours.
I mean, that becomes a shared experience.
Exactly.
Like what we did isn't just his experience. It was also mine. And it made me question things about myself. Like, I liked being in that male role. I really thoroughly enjoyed that, like genuinely. And I think I'm conscious enough now, like as old as I am after all the therapy I've been in, to recognize the difference between doing something to please a man and doing something that I also enjoyed.